and especially my dear 13 subscribers. I would love to welcome you to my Geo channel, Earth Wanderlust, where we'll talk about our planet and discuss different parts and spheres. And today we're gonna talk about the topic that really impressed me when I learned it for the first time. If you're wondering, what is it? Black smokers. And I'm so keen to share with you. Please be sure that you watch this video up to the very end. Black smokers are a type of deep-sea hydrothermal vent located in the ocean. When magma rises from the Earth's interior and emits cold seawater, tons of chemical reactions occur. The important point for us is that the hydrothermal fluid spewing out into the ocean is full of reductive chemicals. Some of these fall out from the liquid and form a chimney. Black smokers found on the seabed, typically in the bathyal zone with depths up to 3,000 meters. They can get up to 200 feet tall and considered to have the highest temperature of the hydrothermal vents. Well, black smokers found along the mid-ridge. And why particular these locations? Because it's the place where tectonic plates meet. And now you'll see the simple sketch of how black smokers are growing. And the most fascinating aspect is how rapidly they form. They have been measured to grow as fast as 30 centimeters per day. During this mixing, other processes occur during early stages of chimney growth. Metal sulfides precipitate from the vent fluids as fine-grained particles, most of which form a plume of smoke. We have white smokers as well, typically occur at low temperatures. Of course, it depends on the mineral composition. You can see also the water circulation, cold water, and some components are coming from the basalt and hot magma as well. And these bacteria also living on these chimneys, and they are pretty amazing. Let's call them bacteria. It's biological oasis. Microbes which make the black smokers their home are well adapted to use the heat, radiation, and anoxic chemical-laden fluids of the smokers to drive their energy production and subsequently support a biological oasis. Black smokers contain a whole entirely different ecosystem of organisms that we never knew about. Organisms found near black smokers are those such as 3-foot-long tube worms, shrimps, crabs, and anemone. The biggest discovery of these vents was that these organisms get their energy from the planet and not from the star. They are an example of an ecosystem based on chemosynthesis, where life is sustained by the energy from chemicals rather than energy from sunlight. The discovery of an abundance of life around the deep-sea hydrothermal vents emitting hot and toxic fluids demonstrated that animals and other organisms could thrive in the dark, cold, and high-pressure deep oceans. Well, let's start with the word most people have heard: photosynthesis. In photosynthesis, green plants use the light energy from the sun and turn carbon dioxide and water into sugar. The energy stored in the sugar can then be used as fuel by the plants. But what about deep in the ocean where there is no sunlight? Life goes on. Chemoautotrophs are microorganisms like those living near the black smokers that use chemical energy to make their own fuel. Many are chemolithoautotrophs that synthesize their own sugar by oxidizing inorganic compounds. A team of researchers at Tokyo University showed that the chimney walls of a black smoker can conduct electrical currents. The researcher made a hypothesis that some of the chemolithoautotrophs living of the inorganic material around the chimney might also be able to live directly off the electric current being conducted through the chimney wall. This is the basis for an electro-ecosystem in which the primary producers use energy from the electric currents, not solar energy or chemical energy, to make the sugar that they need to survive. Understanding electro-ecosystems and how the electrical currents can support life could lead to a blueprint for sustainable human ecosystems, using technologies such as fuel cells, batteries, and thermoelectric converters. It's not a magic, it's our planet, and I hope you really enjoy watching this video. See you next week.